Hi, I'm Dave Adams once again with TJN, the Jesus Network. It is time to change the planet, and we are here in Prineville today. It is the Run to the Cascades. It is a huge Harley-Davidson motorcycle event at the Quick County Fairgrounds, and there's heard that's about 2,000 motorcycles there. Is that right?
Yeah, 2,000 to 3,000. That's what I hear. 2,000 or 3,000 motor bikes.
Now, this is Cliff Roper. He is the Oregon State Coordinator for the Christian Motorcyclists Association. How many members are there in CMA in Oregon?
In Oregon, we've got about 300 members. CMA is really a worldwide organization. We're in excess of 150,000 worldwide.
What do you guys do other than ride bikes?
Well, we like to ride bikes, but essentially it's a ministry, and we tell people about Jesus. We believe that we have to earn the right to speak, and so we serve. And in serving, it gives us an opportunity to talk about Christ and His salvation.
Now, the patch on your bike, is it one of these big patches? Go ahead and turn around, if you would. Oh, here we go. Riding for the Sun, S-O-N, Christian Motorcyclists Association, and Cliff is the state coordinator. Got a big Bible there with a cross, okay? Now, what do they call that on the back of your jacket? Is that your patch?
That's my patch or my colors. In the biking community, colors are highly respected, and so our colors a lot of times will give us an entree into talking to people who normally wouldn't talk to somebody about Jesus.
Now, what about your fellow bikers that aren't Christians? How open are they to talking to you guys about Jesus?
It depends. Some are and some aren't. We'll talk to anybody, but basically we will not try and force our message. We'll wait for the Spirit to work. And if somebody wants to talk, we're willing to talk. We give away Bibles and just witness to them as the Spirit moves us and them.
Now, how long have you been a Christian?
I've been a Christian about 30 years. I've been a member of CMA for about 10 years.
Now, was another biker that led you to Christ, and you told me before we started this interview that it was somebody that you wouldn't think would be preaching the gospel.
Well, I knew he wouldn't be preaching the gospel. I was actually at a memorial for my father-in-law, and a man came up to me, a man by the name of Chris, who was a good friend, but he was a hard-living, hard-drinking, cuss, swear every other word, and he handed me a little cross that said, "God loves you." And I looked at him and I said, "Who are you, and what have you done with my friend Chris?" And he smiled at me and he said, "I'm a Christian and I joined CMA." And that right there told me I better check this organization out.
If somebody like him can be changed,
God can save us all. He can make a difference in lives, and he certainly has done in many, including my friend Chris.
Now, the CMA, do they have local chapters? For example, is there a Quick County chapter, and do they often get together for meetings or conventions or whatever?
Yes, we have local chapters. There's a chapter called the High Desert Disciples here. Some Prineville members, some Bend and Redmond. We meet in Redmond. There are chapters throughout Portland and mostly in most cities in the country. There are CMA chapters.
How often do you guys get together?
It kind of depends. We have a business meeting once a month, but during the riding season, we're out on the road every weekend at events like this, just witnessing to bikers. A couple weeks ago, we were witnessing at the All Harley Drags in Woodburn. So wherever the bikers are, that's where we're at.
Okay. Cliff, if somebody wants, maybe there's a biker watching this on YouTube or on our website. If they're a biker and they're not a Christian, they probably stumbled onto this on YouTube. How can they find out about your organization? Maybe they're asking questions. Maybe they want to join.
Well, if you go to cmausa.org on the internet, that'll have a list of all the regions, of all the states, and the chapters within the states. What I'd suggest is you drill down and find a chapter closest to you, and their leadership, the chapter leadership is all listed on those pages. Just give them a call. Or I'm the state coordinator in Oregon. My contact information is on the Oregon webpage. Feel free to give me a call or shoot me an email. I'd be glad to talk with you about it.
How many members are there in Oregon, and is the membership growing?
We're growing all the time. We've got several hundred members in Oregon, and we're always looking for people who love the Lord to join us.
Okay. Cliff, anything you'd like to add?
Just it's an opportunity to be here, and we're blessed. God has given us motorcycles to help witness, and that's the way we use them. And it's just a real privilege to be able to serve the Lord.
Okay. Cliff Roper is the state coordinator for the Christian Motorcyclists Association, the CMA, here in Oregon. Cliff, thanks for being with us today.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm Dave Adams, TJN, the Jesus Network. It is time to change the planet.